Hi guys, I'm Sean. Alyssa's out of town. Gus is in our hearts, and this is Internet Rabbit Hole Daily. And I am back checking out a trailer that has been requested by many of you. And I've been looking forward to checking it out a whole lot. And here we go. Now, this one is called Mastaney. And it's a Sikh movie. Now, I've seen movies before with, based around Sikh history. Kesari, for example. In fact, we did a full movie reaction on Kesari. But it was more of like a Bollywood thing. And actually, we had a conversation with the Sikh gentleman about some of the differences that were sort of made to, dare I say, make the movie more palatable for a wider Indian audience. There were certain, pronunciations of names and these sorts of things that, as I understand it, were changed. So it wasn't really a Sikh-made movie. It was more of a movie about Sikhs made in Bollywood. As I understand it, I believe it featured Akshay Kumar in the main role, and he isn't a Sikh. So this one, though, I believe is written by a Sikh. We've got Sikh actors in it, and it's all about the real history. And so this one, just like Kesari, so this one is set in 1739, according to IMDb here. It says, Nadar Shah's undefeated army was attacked by Sikh rebellions. Nadar demands to arrest them, but it doesn't work out. 5 ordinary men are hired to play Sikh rebellions, or Sikh rebels, I guess. But over time, they learn what Sikhs are. All right, so that sounds interesting. And I'm recognizing a name here, Tarsem Jassar. Now, we really enjoyed reacting to Tarsem Jassar's music back a couple of years ago. In fact, it reminds me that we still haven't checked out Terminator. That's definitely something we're going to want to do. However, we did check out Asul, My Pride, Vegan, D Kiss, and I think there's one more here that we checked out. Oh, maybe not. So I think it was those 3 songs from Tarsem Jassar. I remember Asul in particular. I think it takes place in New Zealand, and it was almost like a mini movie. So that was really awesome. And actually, it's reminding me, we got to check in with Tarsem Jassar, but he's starring in this movie. I had no idea he was an actor. I've just always thought of him as a singer. So this is going to be cool. And geez, I mean, what more can I say? You guys, if you've been watching the channel for a long time, you know that I have delved into Sikh history before. I'm still in the midst of listening to this podcast on Audible that tells, everything about Sikh history. And there's so many episodes, and it's just been awesome listening to that. And now I'm going to get a chance to check this one out with you guys. Okay, so just before we get started here, I wanted to note that this is actually in several different languages. We have Telugu, Hindi, Tamil, Marathi, and Punjabi. But that's really cool. So we have all of the different options there, baked right in. We've got some English subtitles here based on sort of the first frame. And now I'm thinking, like, what language do I do it in? Well, usually we do it in the original language, but then I'm thinking, I probably, I have a lot of Hindi viewers as well, too. A lot of Punjabi viewers. I'm not sure what to do. So I think I'm going to maybe watch it in Punjabi, because I always like the original language. So we're going to go for that one. But how cool is it that you can load it up in all of these other languages as well too? Very cool. Talk about pan India.
ਸਿੰਘੋ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਾਦਰ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਗਜਨੀ ਦੇ ਬਾਜ਼ਾਰ ਦਿਸਣ ਲੱਗੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ, ਖਾਲਸਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਰਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਦਰਵਾਜ਼ੇ ਦਿਖਾਊਗਾ।
The ਖਾਲਸਾ
ਗੱਡੇ ਹਿੰਦੁਸਤਾਨ ਦੀਆਂ ਧੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਲੱਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ, ਇਹ ਜ਼ਾਲਮਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਲਾਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਲੱਦ ਦਿਓ।
ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਹੈ।
Warriors.
ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਕਬੀਲਾ ਨਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਬਸਤੀ।
That Khalsa flag. Jeez.
Lahore.
ਤਖਤ ਹੁਸਨ ਤੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਕੋਈ ਨਾਦਰ ਤੇ ਹੱਥਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਖੋ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਜਾਏ। ਇਹ ਹੱਥ ਤਲਵਾਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਤੇ ਤਲਵਾਰਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀਆਂ ਗਰਦਨਾਂ ਤੇ।
Okay.
ਕੌਣ ਹੈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਕੁੱਤੇ ਬਾਗੀਆਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਦਾ ਹੈ?
ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਨੇ ਹੁਜ਼ੂਰ।
Reminds me of Assassin's Creed here a little bit.
120 ਸਿਪਾਹੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਟੁਕੜੀ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਸਿਕੜਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਫੜਿਆ ਗਿਆ।
Wow.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਸਿੱਖ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। ਮੈਂ ਏਡੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਮਗਰਮੱਛਾਂ ਵਾਂਗ ਲੜਦੇ।
Wow.
ਇਹ ਮਾਇਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਕੌਣ ਨੇ। ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਬਸ ਇਹ ਵੇਖਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਨਵਾਬਾਂ ਵਜ਼ੀਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਜ਼ੋਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੇ।
ਸੱਚ ਦੱਸੀ ਕਲੰਦਰਾ, ਨਹੀਂ ਵੇਖੇ ਨਾ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਦੀ।
They have no idea who they're dealing with. Fireworks.
ਜੇ ਮੇਰੇ
Wasn't expecting that.
ਇੱਟ ਵੀ ਹਿੱਲੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਬਸਤੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਖਾਕ ਦੀ ਢੇਰ ਬਣਾ ਦੇਵਾਂਗਾ।
ਨਾਦਰ ਜੰਗ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ।
Oh, those must be the 5 Sikhs that were mentioned. Or perhaps the people that were
ਜੰਗ ਦਿਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ
becoming Sikh to see. Yeah, I don't know. They undercover?
ਔਰ ਜੰਗ ਵੀ ਐਸੀ ਦਿਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਸਦੀਆਂ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਗੀਆਂ।
I bet you these action sequences are going to be incredible. The spirit of martyrs. Wow. Jeez. There is a lot there to unpack. Now, I was just sort of grasping at the edges in terms of the story there. If anything, I think maybe the description on IMDb, kind of messed me up a little bit because I was thinking about it and trying to connect the dots there when probably I should have just been sort of taking it all in and enjoying it. But it did appear like there was 5 individuals there. And then towards the end, they were sort of putting on turbans and I imagine adorning themselves with, they call it like the 5Ks. I saw the band on the wrist there. Now I noticed that they mentioned that they had young Sikh individuals fight. They were ferocious as crocodiles. And that actually reminded me of the movie Tarsem Jassar, which we did a full reaction to, the animated film, where we had the 2 youngest sons of the 10th Guru and how strong they were against the Mughals and how they just, would not back down even in the face of death. And I suspect that we've got some warriors here that are similarly minded. The other thing I was sort of thinking about too when I was watching that was the variety of Sikh weaponry. And I'm very excited to see examples of that in this movie. Now, when I was at Nagar Kirtan a couple of years ago, I don't think they had it this year, but they had it the year before. I did attend this year as well. They had a sort of a table with all of these different historical weapons laid out, and it was just tremendous. Just the variety and the different types of weapons and the history involved. And in fact, I actually did a vlog where we sort of walked around Nagar Kirtan a couple of years ago, and you get to see that for like 30 seconds or something. But it was really cool, and I can imagine that this movie is going to bring some of that weaponry sort of to life. There is a lot to like here. Jeez. And it's probably been a long time too since I've checked out a trailer for a Punjabi film. And so this might have to be like the first big Punjabi film that Alyssa and I react to. I certainly know I'd like to do that. We just got to get, Alyssa back into town. Now, unfortunately, she's out of the country. Unexpectedly, she was taken out of the country because she's looking after a unfortunate family situation. And so we're hoping that she can be back as soon as possible, and then there can be both of us reacting to this sort of stuff. In fact, maybe she can react to this one with me. That sounds like a lot of fun. Jeez. Well, that was a lot of fun. It was great to see Tarsem Jassar in that role. I'm now just interested to know more about the history. Who is this Nadar Shah? And how does he play into that? Now, no doubt he was featured in the trailer there, but I was having a hard time sort of connecting all the dots because there's so much coming at me. So that's where you guys come into play. So could you let me know a little bit more about the actual historical situation here? And in fact, if you've got like a good article or something for me to read, I'd be keen to do that as well too. Maybe even another video involving this this particular historical event. Yeah, like I said, I've definitely been getting into Sikh history, but this is an area I don't believe I've looked into before. So Jace, well, thank you so much to everybody who suggested this one. I can't believe it took me so many days to get to it, but things have been going on behind the scenes. We really do intend to upload with more regularity, to do more movie reactions, for there to be sort of a second wave of IRH Daily when we get back on track and do the things we know that we need to do and that we would love to do without life getting in the way so much. So we love you guys a whole lot, and if you haven't subscribed already, what the heck? You better do it, because we could use the help. The algorithm hasn't been so kind to us lately since we haven't been uploading as much. So if you could click that like button, maybe even share it with a friend, that would be fantastic. We'd appreciate it a whole lot. We love you a whole lot. This is Internet Rabbit Hole Daily. IRH signing off. Bye-bye, guys.